Hello, CS2 fans. This is Santa, joined by Pi. Welcome one more time to amazing CS2 matches by NVIDIA iCafé Attack. And you know what? ASUS is here with some amazing products. Go ahead and check it out. Do not wait for anything further because you know what? The first person shooter games do not wait for people who delay. So, yes, go ahead, grab the products. Otherwise, your enemies are the one who are gonna get the points. So, yes, Pi, we saw some amazing battles yesterday. We knew that such kind of outcomes might occur, and today as well we know that there would be the semi-finalists that are gonna go head on with each other. It would be definitely interesting battles.
Definitely. Yeah, it is going to be an interesting day, and the matches and the teams in front of us are really, really good today. First match coming up is going to be Blitz Esports going up against, which is the team Dragon Lord. Both the teams we've seen perform pretty well in the past tournaments, and we know their gameplay is really nice, and they're pretty strong team as well. So them going up against each other is going to be a definitely good match to witness, and that being said, today is going to be the day, Santa, that we will see the semi-finals. We have two semi-finals lined up for the day, and with that, I guess it's time to hop into the first match and see what happens in the match of Anubis.
Yes, indeed. Wait and watch for the action to unleash. And here comes Joy Boy, Innocent, Focus, Crime Master, along with Bomber, who are gonna face off Elements, Yellow, Destroyer, Aryan, and Excite. We know for sure that the battle is going to be head on with each other, and already they have found couple of players. Look at the positioning by. This is going to be a sneaky attack, and the first bangers happen. Elements immediately getting a 2K. A lovely opening for the team, I would say. It's a 3v4 that's left out.
Really good play, definitely that pop flash and that exact time peak worked perfectly for them, but the way they entered towards it, that didn't really work out for them. They lost three players here. Destroyer now going to be the last solo player standing. He's already made his way
Mm-hmm.
close to the side, but can he get the plant down? It's going to be really difficult. Good
Hmm.
crossfire here, and I don't think he has a bomb. The plant cannot come before he
Oh.
fights with both of them. Is
Oh.
that possible? Swings in. Is gonna check Joy Boy. Gets the first one. Knows the second one is on the left hand. Innocent still contesting the shot. Shot landing. A very crucial round. Yet they lose it. Even after having a really, really good advantage in the ending. But hard luck, guys.
Hmm.
Hard luck.
Yes, indeed. I have to agree with you. Hard luck, of course, indeed. They had the position advantage, they had the manpower advantage as well. The crossfire was set up. And even after that, if the opponent has managed to get you off the mark, definitely we have seen the destruction happening in the hands of Destroyer. So, yes, the Dragon Law team right at the beginning have begun flying high and high. So let's see by how exactly it's gonna move on. But right now, Blitz started making the move with only pistols, and on the other hand, it's gonna face off AKs along with a Khalil. A couple of SMs. Let's see. Crime Master Gogo. Here comes. He's known for done and done justice. Excite landing some amazing blows with that. One more time. The lead in their hands. Say yes. Blitz may lose the round if in case they do something extraordinary to win.
I doubted they're gonna do something that flashy. But there you go. That's going to be the round coming in for Dragon Lord. They had their first round. They had the economy going for them. They had a decent loadout. Their entries were going to be pretty easy. They've gotten the second round as well. Let's see, can they find a round in the full buy for the CTs? And this map as well, I think to an extent, is CT sided as well, because
Mhm.
the CTs have a better advantage. They can pretty easily rotate to the A, from the A side to the B side, and it's easy to control. Destroyer pushing mid, will try to close into double doors. There's the boost coming in. Have a good strat. Let's see, will that work for them? Crime Master gets that first opening with his MP5, that too. Beautiful. Headshots through the smoke.
Beautiful connections indeed. And you know what? The products that ASUS offers often provide you that sort of advantage to connect and perform those flicks. We'll talk more about the same. Destroyer one more time going with AK, but
Sweet.
no. He's been stopped by both, and that's a lovely configuration they have achieved over there. Maintained the line of fire, and with that, a victory. The first round into their name, score being 2-1. Now, got to see what's the answer from Dragon. Immediately, they'll go for a tactical timeout. That's the first one. Only two more remaining. So it's necessary right in the beginning not to give the lead. We all know for sure about it. And Dragon Law team is pretty much prepared for the same, I believe. Blitz got to be ready for the same.
Blitz has to be ready for the same as well. That being said, they've started slowly picking up the pace. They've started picking up the slack as well. Upon onto scoreline, that round definitely going in their favor. Will change things around a little bit. And I really want to see an op being invested as well. That's not coming as of now. But maybe if they win this round or the next round, they might just as well invest in it. There's going to be a small timeout. That I think that is also okay. Second timeout coming in. It's a tactical one. Maybe some tech issues on the players' end, Santa.
Happens. We see that a lot during a first-person shooter game. Probably a tech disconnection. So as soon as the player reconnects, we are definitely going to resume the battle as earlier as the player is in. And having said that, this is time for us to talk a little bit about the products that are being offered. And as soon as they talk about the product, immediately the timer starts. So see, that's the speed with which ASUS products works and NVIDIA GeForce. So yes, get the graphics advantage at the same point of time, the frame rate. Now, getting back to the match, 2-1 being the score. Okay, this is, this is something that is going on. Bye. So, can we talk about the product or just we have to stick with the game?
See, we have to talk about the products as well. Then again, Republic of Gamers is doing so much for our CS community. They're bringing us these brilliant events, and they have given us the opportunities of winning these graphic cards as well. And
Mhm.
obviously, you guys can buy it as well if you have the money. Definitely go and check out the collections, the devices, the gadgets, the GPUs, and obviously some laptops as well. ROG offers these days. So definitely check it out. You will get a gaming advantage. You will get those extra frames that you need to win. With that being said, I really want this timeout to be over so that we can hop into the game. And this might as well break down the momentum that Dragon Lord had secured, even though it was just 2 rounds for them. It didn't really mean much. Getting some control slowly, but that mid aggression from the CT side is definitely going to make the terrorists slow down a little. That's going to make them get pushed back. Crime Master, beautiful corner there. Nice cheeky angle. Is going to use it for his advantage. Yellow falls, focus on the other element. Overextends a little bit, but gets rewarded nonetheless. Gets 2 for his name. Down with 3v. Oh, in fact, a 2v5 situation. Dragon Lords have lost the man advantage. And the side control is also going to go away for Blitz. Had the side control. Let's see.
Yes, indeed. Situation being 2v4, and on the other front, Destroyer going one after the other. That comes another pick off. Can he get two more? Oh no, trouble indeed. So it's all a slide to go for the 1v3. And this 3K is going to be crucial for the team to continue the lead. Wherein, what I see is that, oh, trouble indeed again. But in the close range quarters, the SMG definitely with the fire power unleashed, it's gonna be a very close call. Now it's a 2K that needs to be achieved, and a little bit of distraction is being created on the other front. Looks as if he's gonna fall for the same, and yes, indeed, that's what happened. Oh my goodness, man! Very good utilization of utilities by Team Blitz, and with that, the score gets equalized. Let's see what's gonna happen in the next rounds.
It is 2-on-2. CT is definitely using that advantage that they have. That early control that they're even getting on the maps is definitely helping them a lot. The T's, on the other hand, will be struggling a little in this round. It is going to be a full Tech 9 buy. Might as well just push B. Should be better if they just committed instantly and rushed in. The element of surprise is the only thing that they have. The play for picks could get a bit difficult. Could still try though. All three players holding the same position as themselves. All the units coming in. Joy Boy spotting one. Gets down. Picks someone off. Gonna be yellow flash getting picked off. Elements with a counter nonetheless. 3v1. Doesn't really look like a round that could go in favor of Dragon Lord. But hey, at least they could have gotten the bomb down. That would have been some boost to their economy. Sadly, they were only able to find like 2 frags from the round. Still something better than giving a flawless.
Yes, indeed. And I have seen such battles occurring, and while we were talking about the same one, no? Okay, fantastic that cover and lovely replay from the production team as well. Kind of giving us an instant replay. Also, if at all during the action, if it is not covered exactly. 3-2 being the score line now. Got to see one more time. Here comes the dragons. Let's see if they'll be able to, continue it with. Oh, they got the Galil. What? Bomb! Oh my goodness. Actually, he didn't have the advantage if you saw it earlier, and even could have started, but Bomber gone a streak has been stopped by Yellow, and with that, it's a 3v3. But Yellow is low on health. Gotta see that if he'll take the direct 1v1, or else, with the cover provided from Aryan or Excite, will coordinate and then go for the frags.
The split out for the Tigers. That could be the end of their round. That could be the move that gets them the round. Let's see if it's going to be a mistake or if that's going to work out for them. One player anchoring the B side alone. It's going to be focus hidden away. It's definitely going to get checked. Even last time there was someone playing exactly this position. Ooh, they know it's to be pushed. One player already down. Yellow flash has been picked off. And that push not at all working for Excite. Gonna get shut down. Last but not least, it's gonna be Aryan getting shut down as well. That the weapons not being in their hands is definitely becoming an issue for them.
Yes.
But Santa, where did the aggression that we used to see from Dragon Lords go? Where is the superior gun power that we used to witness? 1v1s even they're not the best today. The shots are landing, but not like they used to. I hope they will soon awaken, and then we'll see something different. But Yellow has invested into an That's it. Destroyer falls, but Yellow is there to trade him. So at least the AWP is useful.
Yes, indeed, and aside contributing for the same, that's a beautiful pop connection that was made down to the 3. Blitz slightly under in troublesome position. Bomber trying to get those frags, but looks as if his position is compromised and he's gonna be taken down any minute. Has to check the flank that is happening over him as well. Meanwhile, the site is gonna be taken as well. Dragon making a huge flank from the other front. Got to see how exactly this is going to be countered. Meanwhile, Aryan has made a big move as well. He's going to either face a Bomber or Innocent, and there comes a frag from Bomber, a big one, stopping. And with that, Yellow and Aryan makes a move. Lovely op connection. Let's go. Looks as if Dragons are still in the game. And yes. To answer your question, Pai, I definitely see that the aggression is not the same. Possibly so because they are trying to go at a calculated approach. Not certain. I might be wrong.
Yeah, see, you are true. I think so that they're being really careful today, or maybe they're like not that confident or something. Because every step they're taking is very thought out. But the thing is that overthinking is getting them to lose the rounds instead of to win them. But at least this time they got the side control without losing anyone while getting the side. A 2-on-2 situation. They got the bomb down. Ooh, Innocent almost found him. There's the nade. Do some splash damage as well. But Splash, good for one. Takes down Innocent. Bomber. Can he find anyone? I don't think so. He's gonna get anticipated and blown to bits. Finally, Dragon Lords getting around on the board. Definitely a decent strat, I'd say. But I still need to see those 1v1s being converted the way they usually are, and the gunpowder coming back to their original state as well. On the
I
other
have to.
hand,
Mhm.
the CTs don't really have a vibe. They can pretty easily equalize the scoreline. If they lose this, then we'll know for sure if Dragon Lords is, performing today or
Agreed, and agreed on all the points you covered just now. So, waiting for that 1v1 to occur. Sight begins for the same, and here comes an answer from Dragon. Say that, yes, dear casters, we are here. The gunpowder is still there. Do not worry. We are going to deliver the same. Gonna see an off connection most likely, but prior to that, Aryan makes a beautiful flick, and there we go. The numbers, one after the other. It's all up to Joy Boy and Prime Master. Go.
not. I must go with a 1v5. The odds don't look like they're in his favor.
Mhm.
But a Deagle 1v5 clutch Santa, we haven't seen that in a while. I really want to witness something like that. It'd be amazing though.
Uh, what can I say? What can I say? I mean, I have seen that happening though. Several videos on YouTube. At the same point of time, it's up to the player. It's the man behind the gun or the weapon, and on the map he has the position, but with a personally, no, not gonna happen. They already made the position advantage and a beautiful play. Definitely a good try from Crime Master Gogo. Now that they have a bit of loadout, and here comes the FAMAS, one of my favorite weapon. It's more underrated as well, but I like FAMAS. It's difficult to control at the same point of time. If you manage to land the shots, heavy hitter.
A 4-on-4 scoreline.
Hmm.
I would say this game is going pretty slow. We don't really see the quick execution, rapid entries, those fast peaks as well coming in. Instead, if we talk about CTs, they're playing more like terrorists this time. But oh
Wow.
well,
Hmm.
Excite, getting the opening, the first blood, Arhin with the second. He was waiting for Crime Master. Crime Master can't really pull the same thing again and again, but Focus can surely pull off a banger here. Gets two for himself as Destroyer, living up to his name. Destroying Focus. But then again, Focus had lost his focus.
That's definitely a way to say the same. It's a 2v3. It's up to Innocent and Bobber to get those frags done. Yellow Destroyer Aryan definitely have an advantageous position, I would cover. They have the entry points cover primarily now that they move and they banger again. Wow, man, taking care of the same of both the players at the same juncture. Now, with that, Dragon definitely, making some statements. And yes, slightly slower game compared to the prior tournaments, 5-4 being the scoreline at the juncture. And they are taking one step at a time. Now, I'm slowly trying to understand because after every round, I see like a certain. Strat being deployed or maybe a certain move that is being done, and from there on they are proceeding further. So got to see what round number 10 is going to bring into action. Yellow flash definitely covering the lane, and immediately with the bang, oh lovely Frank is right along with elements. Good one, I would say. A retaliation, but not gonna last longer. Poker has the op long range battle comes in. Oops. Ouch.
The timing not really working in favor for Blitz that round.
Hmm.
Sadly, the smoke fading off exactly when Yellow was in front of them. That too, it was an equal round sort of for Blitz. They didn't really have an opportunity there to win the round. Focus did get away with an op here. That is for sure a positive end for them at least. But oh well, I spoke too soon. I spoke. I take it back.
So it's all right. So we'll see if this proceeds, and then it's the same set of action that's gonna unleash. But as of now, the score is speaking for the same 6-4, 6-4. So that needs to be covered, needs to be checked, and uh, a certain misses here and there would not be that much, wherein if you are losing out on a lot and not covering the angles, that might be a big time trouble. An off in the hands of Aryan, and off in the hands of Bomber. Got to see if it would be a sniper versus sniper kind of thing. But in the mid, you see some big moves from aside covering the angles, and they are slowly tilting towards the other side of the corner.
Whew. There are predictions that Dragon Lords might win this game.
Hmm.
But the way the round is turning around, they could pretty easily lose this one. Blitz, even though they had lost the lead there for a second, and Dragon Lord definitely made a really good comeback. Things can fall at any point. Focus is gonna get burnt to bits by that Molotov. Bombers this nice trade. Instantly, he's gonna get picked off as well. Excite finds one through the wall bang headshot. Joyboy with a good frag coming on. Excite. Yellow flash is gonna put the final lane in the coffin, and with that, it's gonna be a 4-7 scoreline. And Santa, they don't have a buy again. Can we expect an 8-4? I really did not think this is how things would end in the first half at least. I hope Blitz would at least equalize the scoreline, if not get the lead. But oh well, we've lost the lead as well.
Yes, lost the lead at this juncture. It's three victories that is needed, and but despite four, everyone with the FAMAS, quite interesting. Looks as if they heard my words, and in order to give a bit of banger for the casters as well, coming up with FAMAS bang. That's the first time for me, and a bang, a big one. Joy boy, definitely taking the joy of the mark for destroyer. He had a perfect one and quickly denied. Seems as if an answer for the question is being delivered by Blitz. Got to see if this too is going to be taken, but no. Try must go falling for the trap. The quick utility and an immediate fire. My goodness, a lovely plan from Blitz.
Lovely plan nonetheless, because they are getting dragged lost by their throats in this round. And see just the way they've executed. Beautiful one tap to finish it all off. A 5-7 scoreline. Blitz were not ready to take 8-4 for an answer. They needed a 7-5. They get it away. They take it away at least. With that, sides will now be switched. Will Blitz be able to perform better when they come to the T side? That's what I'm looking forward to see. But that aggression that we've been seeing till now has been coming from the CT side itself. So I really hope that the aggression that they've been playing with,
Mm-hmm.
they use it in the T side as well, so that that can pretty easily, work in their favor. Then again, they're playing towards the tailor side. They have that opportunity. Let's see if they'll just start pushing in sides randomly, or is it gonna be a split play for picks kind of a game?
Interesting. Interesting one more time. So, got to see if that's the case or if they have a different plan altogether. 7-5 being the score. Slowly they are crawling back at the same point of time with the switch happening. And immediately got to make a move. Wow, indeed. What a shot that was. Slight mishap happened, a major mishap, and the double Paratime hand trying to form it, and not that easy though. But Element is known to do the same. They got them covered from two different angles. Innocent over there for a 2K. Will he get it? But no, he's been covered the Berettas. They were having a little bit of fun, and at a moment I thought that they were gonna knife him as well. All right, man. Dragon, my goodness, the things they do in the match against the Blitz. Another lovely victory for the team. Quick diffuse as well. More points, 8-5.
Dragon Lord's definitely making use of that lead in their favor. Getting the first round is gonna help them a little bit more. They will be able to get the second round as well for this half. Pretty easily capitalizable. Let's see. That force buy coming from the T's. Can that do any damage to the CTs? Can that even get them the round they need? Blitz, even the last round, they had got really good entries. They had the side control as well. Even then, the retake just didn't go the way they expected it to. Yellow flash on the other hand, that aggressive peak definitely gets them. A frag Excite on the other hand with the pop flash from Elements takes down Joyboy. It's down with 3v5 situation already, Santa and Blitz.
Mhm.
I don't think so their buy is gonna work out for them.
Hmm. Of course, with the loss of equipment or wow, okay, found that one, covered the angle. So yes, the equipment and the loadout are not being exactly what they have anticipated, and for the further rounds, I don't see that much of economy. So this is a round they have to win. If they can't, it's going to be extremely difficult for. I mean, not extremely difficult. They have to wait for one more round to uh, capture the victory. Now 8-5. So most likely Dragon getting. Oh no, Destroyer was pretty much ready for the same and had the perfect angle. Look at the crosshair placement. One more, just like that, gets deleted. Victory again, 9-5 being the score. Of course, Team Dragon Lord Aryan, they knew for sure that it's a round that they have to win, and they got it done.
They surely got it done this time around, and it has been a really, really good play coming in from Dragon Lords. The way they've turned around the game ever since Blitz has started losing those rounds, they have not stopped. All they were able to do was lose that one round. Other than that, it's going to be pretty smooth sailing for them. Even this round, they know when to extend, when not to overextend. But this time, I
Yes.
think that might be a mistake. Elements holding in front of four players. I guess he got the bounty. It's going to be the smoke just in case to cover him a little bit. But even then, there is a possibility he might get picked off. And there you go. Finds one, instantly bails out of there. Okay, it's going to get the man advantage on his side. Look out for Julie. Doesn't really find much damage from it though. Because then again, the damage from dual Berettas is not that much. Unless
Yes.
until you get those headshots in. Which is then again a bit more difficult because the accuracy for dual is just not the best either. But Elements on the other hand gets one through the wall bang. Bomber is going to fall. Blitz every single time I look at them, they are on an eco round or they're on a force buy round. What is happening in their economy? Just completely in shambles. Yellow Flash, Aryan just getting picked right off the bat, left and right. Pretty chill round for them. Didn't really have to put much effort. Flawless as well. 10-5, Sanda. Really good domination, and I'd say a pretty good turnaround of the game.
Of course, with 5 rounds lead, Dragon Lord Aryan definitely looking quite stronger over Blitz. And you mentioned that either it's a eco round or a force buy round, and Team Blitz is slightly. I mean, rather than saying is slightly struggling at this juncture, they are struggling to maintain the position. Got to get that 5, but before that, Bomber lands a big one. The soft connection has been there on the wraps, and with that, looks as if the 2v1 about to happen. Wow, what a move, and Dragon. What happened? Okay, Pi. We have the answer from Blitz.
We do surely have an answer. They finally gotten the loadout and gunpowder and everything that needed to get around on the board, man. A 10 on 6 goal line. At least they're coming back into the game and they have an economy to lean on to this time around. They have the guns as well. Let's see if that does make a difference for them, or is it gonna be another incoordinated attack from them? There's the two players. Good angle for the Hellfire Flash, but he has to be in a better position now. The Molotov definitely forcing out of that angle. Elements with some spam through the smokes. Just gonna check waters just in case. Doesn't really find anyone. It's gonna be a slow round. See, Blitz knows now that they can't haphazardly push anywhere they want. But there you go, focus with that first blood, but instantly the situation has been equalized. Yellow Flash finds Joy Boy. Focus on the other hand gets a second one as well. Excite is gonna fall. A 4-on-3 situation still in the favor of Blitz. They have the side control as well. All they need to do is get the bomb down, but there is still a player only to they may close to fountain. Need to check that angle. Ooh, well, Elements completely turning around the round. Beautiful 2K coming in from him. But even then, Yellow Flash is being a 1v2 solo fight. Doesn't really do anything. Is gonna get picked off a 10 on 7 score line. Blitz finally has an answer. You were sure. Oh, you were surely right here.
Mhm.
And Dragon Lords has I guess once again come to that point where they stop, getting those rounds for 3, 4 rounds, and then we see a comeback coming out. So maybe 10, 11, and then we might see a round for Dragon Lords, something like that.
Are you saying that the number curse is happening and Mr. Producer having a little bit of fun over here? I would definitely like to look at that pick one more time. But meanwhile, look at Dragon Lord making a big move. The cover seems as if they want to take the manpower advantage directly into the lane. The lane and the dump, and with that, wow, wow, indeed. Of course, he's a crime master for sure. He said, "Dragon, go, go."
And that easy 3K coming in from Dragon. They rushed into a position where they didn't really clear corners, and to be fair, they didn't really have to. A player was holding back side towards their spawn. He used that opportunity of him playing that angle late, got 3 frags out of there, and last two just fell like that. A 10 on its goal line. See, I told you, a 10-11 score is what I'm expecting, but oh well, maybe Dragon Lords has some sort of an answer in this round. That being said, they don't have an op invested. Crime Master has already weighed his way to under. He's not gonna push through connectors. Has one player looking for him. Excite waiting outside the smoke. No, it's gonna be a mid push. Destroyer on the other hand still holding Fountain. Ooh, he's gonna get some damage though. Instantly repositions, so not that big of an issue for them.
Sneaky positions, indeed. Got to see a pick off instantly. 3v4 situation. Oh, 3v3. Aryan was definitely ready for the same. I didn't expect that angle to be covered. Now, Destroyer and Aryan together, they held the fort, I would say. And on the other front, Izite covering a crucial angle, but he may fall pretty soon, and that can pay a path to the entry. But no, says the player. Bomber is the last one. My goodness, we've been talking about these 1v1 situations where Dragon was slightly, missing off the mark, not entirely. And now that they have covered it, seems as if the round is almost in their name. One more time, I would say, unless Bomber does something major, the round definitely into the name of Dragon.
Seems like the round has taken a turn, and Dragon Lords will be taking away the round. And there you go, Blitz is not aware of a player holding down the side still. 11 on 8 score line. My prediction not really proven wrong there. Oh, proven right there. Sad I am. But anyways, 2 more rounds. They need to win the game. But can Blitz stop them from getting them?
Hmm. Got to see. 2 more rounds. This one would pave path towards the next two. With a full fire, good utilities. Wow, an expected angle and a lovely connection from Yellow Flash. That itself tells you the command over the map and over the game. Wow, if at all the hop did not happen, he would have fallen down. Now Excite has to quickly back off because his position is compromised, and a banger can instantaneously happen. Excite water. Why? That switch got him down by it's to the destroyer to get that 4K. That was really painful to watch.
It surely was painful to watch, and it was painful for Dragon Lords as well to get picked off just like that. And there you go, Joyboy finds the final blow to the head. Gets that 9th run on the board for them. An 11 on 9 score line, and with that, the CTs now do not have a buy. They do not have a buy whatsoever. Just Excite with $4,600. Can maybe buy an M4 or maybe go for 2, 3 SMGs for his teammates, but I don't think so. He's going to do that either. Might just as well save for an op next round. So 10-11, we are definitely going to witness that pretty soon. But I highly doubt Dragon Lords can take away this round, and Bomber holding that position like a pro, expecting it perfectly. Innocent falls. Shoiba on the other hand has his back a little bit. He's going to take down Yellow Excite as well. It's going to fall 2 more players. Both pushed out of be if one more player falls for the T side, Dragon can get this round. Even though that's gonna be really, really phenomenal,
Mm-hmm.
but highly doubtful.
Agreed. Agreed. 11 to 9. The number is slightly, concerning for me. I mean, if you look at the other way around, I'm not going to talk a lot about it. 2 versus 3, and Destroyer and Aryan are so low. I highly doubt the situation would work in their favor. But
Yeah, to be fair,
Crime,
they're saving anyways, though.
hmm, agreed.
Doesn't really matter.
And you know what? This picture of Crime Master Gogo is making me laugh every time his name pops onto the screen. That's something from the player, of course, man. Kind of like trolling the other one.
Checks out.
Look at this. Oh my goodness, man. Okay. A little bit of fun from the production team, of course. Op in the hands of Bomber. Getting back to the game. Fun is there in the game, and you need to enjoy. CS2 at times it gets intense, so if you do not have the fun a little bit, you know what, you gotta get washed off. So slowly, see, Blitz is crawling back to the mark. Now, so far we thought and we felt as if Blitz might just perform that banger. Why? What? How? Crime Master Gogo initiates the pattern. Yellow goes down. Poor situation has the advantage position, but still managed to land the blow. Wow, seriously? What happened?
They kept falling one after the other. So every single one of them peaked somewhere where they were expecting to get a frag, but instead got picked off instead. But an 11-10 scoreline, which I can pretty easily say is now going to turn into an 11 on 11. 4v2 situation doesn't really look like it's going to go in favor for Dragon Lord. They might as well save. Their economy already in shambles cannot be revived if they do not save. They should at least have one or two weapons in the next round. It maybe they could even find a bonus buy this time. There's gonna
Mhm.
be their second loss coming in again. Pretty,
Yes. Mhm.
pretty, pretty. Like somehow Blitz has found their aggression back when they were struggling so much and Dragon Lords were dominating them just like that. They came out of the blue. They got those rounds, their aggression came back, their confidence came back, and even those shots just started landing perfectly. One round changes so much.
Hmm. One round. That's all that is needed. And now that the score is equalized, which I highly doubted it would happen. And yes, a very much needed timeout. The team has to think and re-strategize for sure. Now, got to see what exact plan would be laid on. This is uh, the last but one. Yeah, they still have one more tactical timeout to be taken. So indeed, by the time we come back into action and see how exactly the round is going to pave the path towards the victory for one of the team, waiting for the same. Have to see who's going to make that big move. They have the loadout, they have the utilities. Utilities wise, I would say that Blitz has a bit of advantage. No, they are evenly battled over there.
See, utility is not going to be the differentiator because the loadout is where all the magic is going to happen. If Bomber once again is able to find those early frags just like last time, he will be doing a lot of impact on the round itself. Elements is gonna get mollied off, but the Molotov is not exactly in his line of sight. The pop flash perfectly timed. Oh, beautiful 2K. Perfectly lined them up. I don't think he was expecting Crime Master to be there behind him. It was a really lucky play for him. Yellow flash with a really nice off angle. Might not get checked that early on, has that 1 or 2 second window for him to get those connections, and that's the window I was talking about. Perfectly placed himself, gets one, instantly swings out, takes down Innocent as well with him. 11 on 11, has now turned to a 12 on 11 scoreline. Why does it feel like this is going to go to like 2-3 OTs at least? Nice. Destroyer finds the final blow, and it's a 12-on-11 scoreline. And the thing is, the terrorists still have a buy. Didn't
Hmm.
really matter if Dragon Lord, didn't really let them save. Did really let them save or anything. Even then, they would having enough money.
Mhm.
Even now, they still do. Another op has been invested, and I don't really think economy was an issue for them at all.
Yes, going for. I mean, I would say that if you are attempting for it, go all in and put it all in on the one round. Go grab it, and from there on, make sure that you are continuing the battle. But meanwhile, dragons are not gonna allow you the same. Bomber had a crucial angle that was covering. Gotta get 2K, but that's been covered. And with Bomber off the mark, have to see what's the next move from Blitz. And here comes an answer as that covered over element. Now look at the way they have positioned themselves. Aryan will not.
No.
Why? He knew. He anticipated. He covered it. Again, no, this cannot happen. Not at least at this juncture. Oh my goodness, Spy. I'm slightly disappointed.
Oh well. That is gonna make things a bit more harder for Dragon Lord to hold down. Oh, to hold down, let alone get a retake now. Let's see, 4v2. Both the players still playing together might make something happen out of the round, but I don't think they'll be expecting the T to be there. Walk up behind him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be that easy. There you go. Waiting for him. The timing can be perfect, and there you go. Innocent finds it. Excite expected it to be there, but then it didn't really matter. Innocent with the final blow gets the decider started. A 12 on 12 scoreline, beautifully played out by Blitz and Dragon Lord itself. Both of them, either one team is playing really well in a round, and then the next round we see the other team playing really well, or we see like 2, 3 rounds going in favor for Dragon or Blitz, and then like it's all a cycle in the end.
More fun for us, of course, because this even Steven battle, the equalizing of score, and I observed that Focus was the one with the 20 bomber, 22 frags to his name. Huge contribution for the overall. And with the map in control here begins around, got to see a case if CTs would get the round over here. Yes, indeed, they are covering the angles and the flag that would lay a little bit of damage. Yes, indeed, a good amount of damage and go is gonna make someone go for sure. Element may get a little bit of surprise. He's ready for the same. Oh, the damage, a huge one. Aryan lands a big one. And with that, Blitz slightly under trouble. Got to see if Dragons can continue.
Blitz is gonna be the team that loses their player this time around. Dragon
Hmm.
Lords, on the other hand. See, that's what I'm saying. One time we see Blitz playing well, the other round we see Dragon Lords. But even last time, Blitz lost their first player. Despite that, they were able to get the round. So that could be a sign that they can still win. And Innocent
Mhm.
equalizing the situation. See, that's what I was waiting for.
Hmm.
A late execute
Well,
the
well.
Molotov, not the quick master smoke, definitely working in his favor. Innocent on the other hand, taking down Excite. Still don't have the side control, but Arjun expecting him to be holding that. Crime Master Gogo on the other hand is going to take down the anchor. Down with 3v2 retake. This is definitely doable.
Definitely doable indeed. Now, got to see it's all up to Destroyer and Aryan to get the round into the name, but three players waiting for them, and that too a very good position. That's been taken care of, but Aryan got slightly surprised. It is Destroyer, the last one standing low on health. 1v2 situation. It goes into the name of Team Blitz, winning the map and moving further. Oh my goodness. Definitely, I felt it was a tough play and they managed to get it done. What a round into their name.
Definitely what a round. But the CTs could have played it off, bro. It would have been better if we saw the CTs clutch the round. I would
Mhm.
have enjoyed that way more than Bullets taking a win. Because they had the man advantage going in their favor. They had the sight as well. They had the control. It was pretty difficult for Dragon to win that. Would have been a sight to witness it. things would have been a little different. But this time around, Blitz needs to be a bit careful. Exice is gonna take down Focus once again. Dragon Lords will find the first blood. But despite getting the first blood for 2 consecutive rounds, they haven't been able to use that advantage in their favor. Joy Boy still holding outside P main. Waits for some time. Is then gonna just randomly try peek into the smoke. Finds one. Is gonna cross the smoke now. Finds maybe second. Nope, I don't think she's gonna get the second one. But Crime Master Gogo surely is gonna stand up and get one frag for himself. Get the side control. They have a completely open now. But Destroyer is destroying Blitz just like that. Takes on 2 players, right and left.
Yes, and yes, indeed. The situation, Crime Master Gogo. And see, you mentioned it several times that if they win one round, here comes an equalizer again. And it's gonna continue most likely for. If Dragon gets this done and a. Okay, I'm slightly tilting towards both the teams. I mean, right in the mid ground somewhere, and an off investment over here from Aryan. So got to see. I can't exactly say that Dragon would take it away because Blitz from time to time have been giving some pretty tough competition for the team Dragon.
Yeah, both the teams at this point are proving to be a really big hurdle for the other team to cross right now. And once again, Focus is going to contest that connector region. Blitz still trying to get that entry or that first blood. This time, Dragon Lords haven't found the first pick yet. All 5 of the teams have been concentrated towards this region. With everyone outside double doors and waters. Whichever side they get the first frag, that's where they try to capitalize. They don't really seem to panic or rush in without any information. The focus, lost his focus for a second, is definitely gonna get punished for that. Destroyer is gonna flash him out, peeks him, shuts him down. Elements on the other hand is gonna get picked off. Exact with an instant trade off, gets Innocent down.
Wow. Is it going into the name of Dragon? Most likely yes. With Crime Master go down. I don't see that happening. Bomb will still at him. It's a lovely frag. And with that, he's covered from 2, 3 angles. Oh my goodness, the big flash happening. He's covered and it's been taken down. Dragon Lord winning the round. What a victory. 14-13 being the scoreline. Look at the numbers 22-21. Wow, indeed. Even with those, I mean, you see 2 players reaching 20 bombers, and on the other side, we have Destroyer and Yellow Flash as well. Lovely numbers advantage. Now, I have to see what this round is gonna bring into action. A tech pause needed to discuss the further proceedings, whether to invest. Good economy on both ends, so I don't see any issue with the loadout. So, got to see what exact plan they are gonna come into the round with.
There's the second half of the Destroyer, Decider. They have a really good opportunity now for Dragon Lords to use the momentum that they've built up to get those 2 rounds lead before
Mhm.
they finish this half as well. If they get that, they have the game as well, and they've made their position in the finals secured. But a pause definitely needed right now. The players also need to cool down a little bit. They have been playing a really fast-paced game. That being said, it is time for us to head into the second half of this game. Might be the last half as well.
Let's see if this is the last or if it is going to extend 13-14. So far, it has been going one round each for both the teams, and with 30 seconds left out. Weapons wise, check. Utilities wise, check. Bomber, what are you gonna pick up? He has 10,000. And on the other front, we have 10,000 each for multiple. Can we see an op? Thank you so much for the op, Bomber. I got to see what's the answer would be from the other front. Definitely would be a huge one. And yes, indeed, another looks as if a player got disconnected. So while he reconnects, a quick word from the sponsor. Thank you so much for ASUS and NVIDIA. Please check out the lineup of the products, the graphic cards, the cooling systems, etc., which will provide you the advantage that you need, the frames, the graphics, etc. Nada nada, because first-person shooter games always requires that edge over your opponent. Let it be the flicks, let it be the placement. If you miss even a pixel, you're gonna miss huge on the points. So go grab the products.
Surely check all of them out, guys. But I hope the timeout is now gonna end. We did see the pause being over in between, but then we saw it come back again. 13-14 is the scoreline. Dragon Lords, they have a player AFK. That's the issue. Ah, now I see. The way things have been going for Blitz is that they've been playing really well in rounds when they have to attack. But when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to defense, I think Blitz is struggling more. Even though they did bring the other team to the decider in their CT side itself,
Mm-hmm.
even though then they were still struggling quite a lot in the beginning of the half, and even then Dragon Lords, they really like completely were outplaying them, getting those frags on them. They're getting those rounds, the streak as well. They had a really good flow building, but then I don't know what happened. Blitz came out with 2-3 rounds again, and then they completely turned around the game, and then we're in the decider, and it is just just as cutthroat as we saw the first or second half.
Hmm. Have to think on that line. Definitely good points mentioned. Meanwhile, the tech pause continues and seems as if it may take a little bit for the player to connect. So that gives a very good opportunity for the others to, plan out the next set of action. And weapons wise, yes, indeed. Utilities wise, yes, you mentioned that a lot of action happened. Sometimes there were very big misses as well, which needs to be covered. And I'm sure that it would be taken care of. Particularly the weapon switch at which a player was taken down, that was something shocking.
Was surely shocking. What would be shocking at this point is that Dragon Lord loses after getting such a big lead. It has been a crazy, crazy match, but I guess we will have to take a short break because the player who has disconnected is facing some big issues. Hopefully, he'll be done with that soon. So, with that, we'll be right back after a short break.
Yes.
I
Ladies
guess,
and gentlemen, go ahead.
I guess with that, it is finally time that we started the match. And yeah, everyone has connected. Let's take a look and see what happens and how the game is gonna play out now. The op is gonna firstly miss the shot. So Blitz, they had that opportunity. They had a chance to get a man advantage, but they weren't able to, acquire it. Ooh, nice overextension from Grindmaster. Gets two, gets third one really, really damn low. Almost down to 1 HP. Blitz somehow turning around the tables at this point of time. I didn't really expect them, but they will go back to another 14 time break.
Whew.
Full screen.
Interesting turn of events, of course. Look at the way Innocent maintaining cool, calm composure. They tried to flush him out with the utility, but no. Oh, that was not supposed to miss out. And here comes Innocent in big time trouble with three-man moving. And why exactly that the bomber, the off shot connection and equalers are happening? Oh, okay. All right. So we will see some more equalizers for sure. I mean, after that turn of events, at least that's what is confirmed now.
See, now we can see the CTs have once again invested in op. Bomber
Hmm.
needs to ensure that this time he doesn't miss the first shot. Even though they did miss last time, doesn't really affect their performance at all. They still got the round in the end, but at least it makes their job a little bit more easier and clarifies both the fight. Oh, perfectly placed lane. It's gonna completely fade away the smoke. Finds two. Crime Master falls. Bomber as well is gonna get picked off through the smoke with the beautiful spam. They're still trying to contest. Nice pick from Joy, but I didn't even get time to see when the player even peeked, let alone put his crosshair near that head. Quick
Phew.
response.
Mm-hmm. 4v3 situation. What I anticipate is a 2K about to occur. Now, got to see if it will. Oh, that was a very close one. And focus, maintaining the focus. He knows for sure, but no. Loses the crosshair, loses the number over there. Down to two. Yellow, slow, low on health. Oh, Joy Boy, my goodness, on the other front had the angle. He's been covered, he's been checked, but look at the way he covered the angle. And here comes another frag for the team. But they maintain. Wow, one more time. What a lucky fellow indeed it is. Earlier it was Focus, and now it is Joy Boy. Now, got to see now that he has the position advantage and the beautiful placement. He knows for sure someone is going to check that angle, and Joy Boy is going to check them out.
Ooh, Joy Boy's position still not known, but that's the thing. He is in a 1v2 now. Aryan is gonna get innocent as well, but he knows Yellow Flash is gonna be holding connectors, gets one instantly mollies off CT. He is gonna push through the Molotov. On the other hand, instantly repositions, leaves the defuse, gets the frag on, but is there time? There is no time. Barely 2 seconds more was all he needed to get the defuse in, but the timing didn't really work in his favor. I guess he didn't really have to wait till the Molotov or the smoke faded off. He could have just pushed in beforehand itself, or maybe he was waiting for his teammate to come in so that they
Mhm.
could, play together. But either way, didn't really work out in their favor. The timing definitely not working for them. That being said, a 15-14 scoreline. Two more rounds. Oh, last round. 2 players have already gotten picked off. Dragon Lord has not yet gotten that side entry. Blitz somehow again playing Dragon Lord. They will be equalizing situations like that. Yellow Flash is gonna get the final blow. Another overtime is what we're gonna witness. A 15 on 15 score line. Didn't I say we would see at least two OTs? Why did it feel
Yes.
like we were gonna come down to this? Why?
Definitely the word play happening over there. And you know what? We expected it. You expected it, as a matter of fact. I mean, I kind of like felt it might not. Wanted to differ with you on that particular point and say that, Dragons are gonna take it away because at a juncture, I definitely saw some amazing plays from Dragon. But then, you know what? In the game of CS2, the comeback is where it matters, and Blitz has made it done. Earlier in the rounds, they definitely struggled. Now getting back into the live action, Joy Boy has the ankle covered, knows for sure. See him, and this is the second time ever focus. Oh my goodness, not losing, and then falling short. The second player on the line taking him off the mark. FOB3, Crime Master Gogo slightly under trouble. Bomber! Oh, troublesome situation occurring. Is Blitz gonna fall down? Destroyer is low on health. Possible victory for Dragon. And if at all, this 2v3 or on the other way on.
There's surely a 2v3, and Dragon Lords, on the other hand, is gonna equalize another situation. Bomber finds one lurking outside B. Finds him. Elements is gonna also sustain a lot of damage there. Down to a 2v1 situation. The bomb has not been planted yet. It's gonna instantly rotate from waters, elements. I hope he got the sound cue. I think he knows where the player is. Smoke right in front of him. He's gonna jump, peek out of it. Didn't really have the crosshair exactly where it should have been. Dragon Lords, once again, getting the first round of the overtime. 16-15.
16-15. One more overtime. Possible indeed. And yes, more action, more entertainment. Obviously, even the audience would be looking further for the same. They do not want their favorite teams to fall short, not at least at stages of semis. So, got to see what would be the answer from Blitz and investment by Joy Boy. Got to see if he's going to make the best out of it. But look at the way the counter. Oh my goodness, Bomber had that angle covered element was going to be the surprise. But you know what? Now that Blitz is making those big moves, covering the angles, and a three-man play team moving in, Excite all alone covering the huge one. Gotta see. The side take is not at all gonna be easy.
Definitely getting the side control at this point of time is going to be difficult for them because they've been smoked off and they don't have any info on the site on how many people are even holding the site at this point of time. Bomber is going to peek again. Doesn't really get any info, but I think he might find someone peeking out of there. And ooh, his placement just an inch off or just a centimeter off. Sadly, they will be equalizing the man advantage that they had. Crime Master has a good corner, but now I don't think so. It's gonna matter much. It's gonna get smoked off. Has to fall back. Has to reposition. Focus on the other hand is gonna take down Yellow Flash. Destroyer with an instant trade. Not gonna let him survive for much longer. Bomb has been planted. It's gonna be a retake situation. They completely like left the site and they were like, we'll go to the other side. It doesn't really matter. But Crime Master, oh well. That aggression, that confidence comes in at random times when his team needs a clutch. Is gonna get around a 16-on-16 scoreline. Dragon Lords once again equalizing the situation.
Equalizer after equalizer, and it's gonna continue most likely. 16 each. Sweet 16 is here. Okay. Let's go for a kind of a wager. Fine. So I would say 18. What would be your number?
I hope this match should be ending here with the 19, something like that. 19-20. Maybe. Let's see. Yellow Flash finds one more Crime Master with that opening. First blood is gonna find that first pick that they needed. That desperation is pretty visible from both the teams. Because they know at this point the man advantage is the only thing that can help them. Focus this time around. Not gonna lose it. Might be a late B entry. Okay. cleared.
Wow.
Good Molotov, definitely doing what it's supposed to, but the positioning Bomber had was completely in between two players, and he couldn't really isolate the fights. Because then again, if he fought the player pushing towards B main, he would have completely demolished the other player pushing connectors, and that's what exactly happened. Destroyer finds one more through the smoke, finds another, and it's going to be a 16-17 scoreline. Three more rounds to go, Santa, in this overtime as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Can we expect a 2016 scoreline? I really want that.
Are you for real? Okay, let's go for it. Okay, for a change, because it's been long that I haven't seen that happening. So yes, of course, I'm in for the battle. 20. Let's go for it. Now, got to see if uh 19 to win. 19 to win. Got it. Now, 17-16 being the scoreline, we saw how the retaliation happened from Blitz time and again, and the Dragon haven't said this, and I have been itching to say this. The Dragons have to fly here. Otherwise, Blitz will make a comeback. Another time element slightly getting pushed off the mark, and it's Crime Master Go that is going to face off. Do not miss the crosshair, because the last time you did so, it was a big payout. Element has the angle. Now, look at the way they are coordinating the attack, denying the entry at this juncture, but not gonna be for long. A quick utility to flush the player out.
Oh,
It
it was
worked in the player's name.
destroyed.
Wow! What a move it is there. Clip it, Mr. Producer.
It was definitely a really brilliant play coming along from Destroyer. That wasn't Destroyer. Destroyer got the trade there. 3v4 situation ready. Blitz has the plant already secured. They have to bomb down. All they need to do is play the time. Let the plant get blown. Bomber waiting has beautiful timing, gets one. Did go for the spray transfer, did go for the collage. Is not going to find it, bro. Down to 1v3. Aryan holding that angle. Flick coming in a little late. A 1 second delay is going to get him to not find the frag. I don't think he can save. It is not. Okay, he can save. Okay, he is going to save, definitely. Didn't expect him to. Find some exits.
Wow. Mhm. The exit track. So 17-17. And step closer, yet a little farther. Have to see who would close into that area. Now, so far, both the teams gave pretty good competition for each other. And you know what? It's been long that I have seen such battles occurring between the teams. Otherwise, it's pretty like normally what I have seen, like what 8-13 a victory, or maybe 4-13, something like this. But it's been quite some time that I have seen 17 each. So the next two rounds, and the round happening right now is gonna pave path for next. An investment on the op, yes indeed. Yellow Flash made those beautiful conditions again. Have to see if he can get it done at this point of time. Has the angle, I believe so. Now, got to see who's gonna be his target. Trying to flush the player out. Oh my goodness! Look at the dump across the map. They are trying to, oh, Yellow Flash. My goodness, a little bit of damage with the utility. That was definitely gonna take him off the mark, and a quick move from the player. Otherwise, oh wow! And on the other front, let's go. Crime Master Go getting the frags. That was needed indeed. And Yellow Flash is so low on health, and the Hopper is going down. Seems as if Flux would make a big move here with the victory. And yes, indeed, I don't think they have the time to pick up the off. Or did they? No, I didn't see that happen. All right. Whew. 19 indeed. Incoming.
Pretty heated situations. Both the teams are getting in again and again. 17-18. One more round left to go. Can they get it? Can Blitz finally fight 2 rounds in a row?
2 rounds. 2 victories in a row.
That's really like doable, definitely doable. But looks like Dragon Lord as well is not gonna have the best buy. Two players have like MP5s, one op, two M4A1Ss. All they need to do is ensure that they don't get picked off by that top itself. Other than that, it's gonna be smooth sailings. If CT wins, it's definitely gonna be an overtime again. If they don't, I would be happy. Oh, Element X flushes Crime Master out of there. The shot's not landing. First blood definitely going in favor for Crime Master. Aryan holding that off angle. Finds Crime Master. Excite doing his bit. Takes down Joy Boy with the second frag on the board. Excite. Good for himself. Bomber still in the game. Takes down Yellow Flash. Joy slowly pushing out of connector. Focus is definitely focused this time around. Destroyer is going to fall as well. Down in the situation. Focus. The second he lost focus is where he's going to get punished instead. Focus is very important, guys. The player and the whole concept. You need to be aware of that.
Agreed. You have to be on the screen. You lose focus a little moment and it goes down. Bomber is the one into the crosshair. Oh my goodness, what a round it is indeed. And here comes another overtime. Wow. Look at the numbers, 34 and 31. Destroyer over there. Crime Master go over here. 30 bombers incoming. I mean, the way the map is going further and the frags that are occurring, I can safely say that even we might see a 40 or not.
Might see. Bro, 36 rounds already done. What even is happening? Sheesh. And every single time when either one of these teams, they know they have to take this round, that's exactly when they completely mess it all up. They have that opportunity, but then they somehow like lose 3 players right away, like in an instant, in a blink of an eye. This time around, it's gonna be the Dragon getting those frags for their name. Yellow Flash is going to find another. Destroyer peeks in, waits for someone to cross through the smoke. This angle is definitely going to get him punished the way it's going. It's going to be position, perfectly timed it. Joy Boy is going to fall as well. Blitz again has lost that man advantage and will just be playing in a 2v4 situation. Decides to go B this time around. I don't know why. One towards connectors, one towards mid. It's a surprising split.
Yes, so did he innocent? Oh no, he knew a player was lurking around the corner. Had to check it
Bomber.
faster than possible.
Sorry.
Okay.
That didn't work for him though. Sad.
For a moment, for sure, even I was slightly shocked. And the moment you took the name, that's when I checked it. I felt, what exactly? And walking into it, particularly when maybe had a different set of thought. You know what? When the action is so intense, the players will get into that mode, and from there on, it would be slightly, intense and stressful situations. I have to maintain that cool though. I got to see, wow, indeed. I wanted such a beautiful shot to happen, and here comes that too from Destroyer. Engaging battle. Let's go. So, answer for Blitz, most likely right in the beginning, losing out focus. Another banger from Destroyer. And that too over Joy Boy, with Joy Boy and focus off the mark. It's a path for Dragon, for sure, to fly high by most likely Blitz have to work hard.
They surely do have to work hard, and I don't think that is gonna work out for them though. Even if they do find the entry to his side, there are like 2 players, and one is an offer. The Excite also has a really good cheeky angle for himself. If nothing, he will surely be able to take 1 player down. It's going to be a lot of future to flush everyone out, but the planter not even budging for even a second, doesn't really care. He's like, I am going to plant this bomb no matter what. RN pushes out. finds the final blow and gets the 19th round on the board. Oh, it had 20th round on the board for instance. In 2018, first time ever, Santa, we have witnessed 2 rounds going towards the same team consecutively, which still now was completely impossible for some reason.
Whew, 20 rounds. Didn't we call it? You called it. I said 18 and you wagered on 20, so you proved it. Okay, one round that is needed. Dragon, get it done. We have to move on. The other team was also waiting. An op investment for Excite. Got to see. On the other front, you have the AKs to roar along with the Khalil. Crime Master Gogo is ready. Maybe he'll face a big time surprise here. Yes, indeed. The flash kind of stunned him a little bit. And Bomber may get into a big time trouble. Yellow flash on the other corner. Taking off Crime Master Gogo. Oh, it's not looking good for the team. And Bomber is gonna fall here. They have equal as a situation. I mean to say, frag for a frag. There we go. A bombing situation. And that paves the path. Looks as if Dragon is slightly under trouble here.
It's not even a slight trouble. It will be a huge trouble for our team Dragon Lord here. They've lost 2 players in a second. Focus. He's position known, but oh, beautiful timing. Perfect counter is gonna find another CT completely off guard. Even though he was aware of the
Whew.
positioning, he wasn't able to do much. This is gonna be the last round of this half. And Blitz, the way things are going, looks like it's a short victory for them. Excite needs to change the weapons. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. Smart decision. Who's gonna push in the side? There is gonna be no one mid. Has to be a bit careful with where the T's might be holding, and I don't think so. He's gonna check behind him. Ooh, perfect timing. Good spray control. Good spray transfer. Awareness on point, but this time the bomb flash could not be dodged that easily. A 20-19 scoreline. Again, with just one round difference, we'll be moving towards another half of the overtime. Oh well.
So that would be more action. And with that, having said that, 40 definitely incoming. Already at 36. So yes, I can expect the same. Got to see how the next would be Crime Master Gogo. Big numbers. Off in the hands of Bomber. Got to see if he can land such beautiful shots the way he did it around earlier. And on the other front, Destroyer with 35. Kudos to the numbers. Got to get that done. Now, making some very big moves, I would see the utilities, paving path, the smoke tower. Seems as if they managed, make Innocent fall back a little bit, but the quick retaliation as well, disallowing his sight at the same time, making sure the entry is quite difficult. So you see an immediate recover from team, and they are kind of tilting to the other side of the map. Bomber is pretty much trained in, and he knows that a peak would happen. Is ready for the frag. Got to see Dragon has to make this move happen. That too without any losses.
They surely have to keep on winning like 2 rounds back to back if they want to get the game in their corner. Excite, good util, still trying to get that entry. What a phenomenal shot coming in from Excite. Grandmaster Gogo, even this position was boosted, he was not anticipated as such. Still was completely dominated upon. A 4v3 situation, the Ascent is gonna be slowly pushing out of connector. Why does it feel like Blitz has lost this round as well? Bomber falls, Innocent goes down to a 1v4, and just like that, it's a 21-19 scoreline. Dragon Lords, you just need to get one more round on the board. The victory is yours. The spot in grand finals is gonna be yours too. So let's see, can they live up to their name? Can they take it away? Is gonna be surely a really crucial round for the terrorists. I hope they're able to make it happen this time around.
They have to make it happen. They have to fly high. They have to breathe fire on their opponents. That's when the finalist would Trapped by them. Innocent, not so innocent over here, but meanwhile, why? Excite, I think this is the second time happening, and just like that pack of cards, Crime Master Coco, last one standing, a 1v3 situation for him. Elements and Yellow Flash are extremely low on health. A bit of misstep happened from Dragon, but they recovered out of it. That's the thing that was very much needed. So Destroyer has to get this frag in order to make it to the 40 that has been looking for. If at all the team works together, allows Destroyer to get this last one, we will see the 40 frag. And he is ready, trained in, I believe so. Is it Destroyer? A very tiny name. Look at the position behind the boxes. Wow! Yellow backside for the team and a victory. Oh, what a move from Team Dragon Lord Aryan. Extremely well done. And that sneaky play was for sure needed, man. Maintaining the position behind the boxes, and unfortunately, you know what, Blitz did not have any utilities at this juncture. Otherwise, they could have dumped it in behind the box and then flush out a possible player lurking around the corner. Having said that, lovely victory for the team. Kudos for Dragon Lord for securing the position in the next round.
Dragon Lord definitely did their level best, and what even was this performance, man? Both the teams going head to head. Such a crazy score line is just massive. It was a phenomenal performance, phenomenal game as well. Blitz definitely would be feeling so bad after losing the match, because then again they were also putting in everything that they had. They were trying to pull out all the stops. They were going for every strategy they could think of. They were using those boost position and everything. But with that, I guess it is time for us to go for a short break. We will bring you back the second semi-final of the day in just a short while. So don't go anywhere. Grab your popcorns and get back to us, because the match we just witnessed was just the start. There is one more coming right after it. With that, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second match of our semi-final of NVIDIA Reflex iCafé Attack, powered by Republic of Gamers and our NVIDIA RTX. With that, we've already witnessed a really beautiful match before this. The first semi-final was crazy, crazy. Both the teams were playing absolutely phenomenal, and me and Santa were just completely speechless for a while because we were just expecting that the overtimes will never end. It was an endless loop where we'd been stuck in. But finally, we did see one of those teams get the
Yes.
victory, and it was Dragon Lords that found the final 3 round lead that they needed. And with that, we concluded the first match. With that, I guess, Santa, it is fair to say that we are ready for the second match of the day, which is going to be a really, really interesting match as well.
Yes, indeed. Really an interesting match it would be because the names talk it all. Flux versus DSD. We saw DSD performing yesterday and they did an amazing job against their
Exactly.
opponents. It was a very close call at a moment. And at the beginning, we all felt that DSD might be out of the battle. They made it through somehow. I mean, I won't say somehow, they changed the plan of action. The strategy was implemented right on point and at where it was very much needed. And from there on, DSD make sure that the victories were onto their name round after the round. They didn't leave any scope for the opponents, and the score spoke about it all. But now that they are facing Flux Gaming Pi, it would be a different ball game altogether. And I hope that DSD and Flux did their homework against their opponent players. uh, I mean, at least that's the main point over there, that you make a strategy, understand how exactly a player lurks around the corner, which areas are covered, and an interesting map as well. We will talk more about it when the game resumes.
I really am interested to see what exactly is going to happen in this map. But with that, without taking any more further time, let's straight dive into the game and see how is it going to be, what type of a match is it going to be. And the map is definitely going to be terrain. Haven't seen this map in competitive for a very, very long time, Santa. This is the
Yes.
first time I'm doing a train casting, and I've been doing casting for like 4 years now. So just see how unusual this is.
Yes, indeed. First time for me as well. And 4 years, we are on the same line. And I got to see discount killer. What kind of discounts he has every time I say this line for this player. Sometime discount will definitely come in and say that Santa, it's been said and again many times. Time to change it. All right. Ravana, on the other hand, has different ball game altogether. And my goodness, the moment I said the name, he lands a big one. That too against Olaf. Wow, heavy hitters getting off the mark. Hunter goes for the ball. Immediate retaliation. Looks as if the first round already into the name of DSD.
First round looks like already it has gone to the SD. A really good start. It is definitely, in my opinion, this map becomes a T-sided map to an extent. But let's see if DSD is gonna use their CT-sided advantage as well, because both the teams can pretty easily play out this map if they just position themselves in the right angle or in the right corners. And obviously, if you get like better control on the map, you are surely able to get a good advantage and maybe get a upper hand on the team in front of you. Jinwoo already percent towards ladders, has to push up now. Let's see, is someone gonna expect him to be there? Oh, all of them
Wow.
completely vulnerable. Jinwoo finds 3, Harrigalan finds 2 for himself, and just like that, a quick game for us. Oh, quick round for us. 2-0 Flux Gaming is still not yet started with their rounds either. I think now we can see some action from their side.
At times when I see such kind of numbers on the board, it directly gives me an indication that the team is assessing the power of the opponents, and then they will start making those moves. Lovely skins, by the way. That's a amazing one on the melee. And here comes the KKs along with the Khalil, essential on the action, and a big blow right at the beginning, and that too across the line. Wow, indeed, much needed coordinated attack and delivered. What happened? That was a lol moment again. You saw one yesterday. Oh, Flux. I thought so. With a full buy, this would be the round of victory, and you would pave the path for the next round. But seems as if they have to wait for one more.
Seems like they surely will have to wait for one more. They do not have the economy going in their favor. There's a 3-0 scoreline, and DSC definitely has that by working out for them. The
Mhm.
see, this is what I'm saying. The early aggression, the early control on the map is what is changing everything for them. KS finds Carrigan. Olaf is also gonna be alive to get one for himself. Senku falls. They have to get the bomb down. They have the site control as well. Already getting the plant underway. Let's see where exactly it is. Holding Crush is now gonna push on to Olaf. KS last player standing. His position also known. At least they did get the bomb down, so that would definitely help their economy a little bit. That is going to be it. A 4-0 scoreline. Two players were also killed in action for DST, but then again, they do not have an issue with their economy being in shambles right now. They can pretty easily just go for whatever buy. And Crush with that top, I know for sure that he is surely going to crush every single one. Discount Killer has like 10,000 bucks, bro. That's a lot of money. They can pretty easily go for two more buys with just that, like, guys. Bank balance.
Yes, of course. Big economy, up in the hands of Crush, up in the hands of Olaf. Got to see who's gonna land the big blows, and Olaf is the one to begin it. Discount Killer has the angle, knows for sure. FL player is gonna enter, trying to, back him off, but no, he's not gonna back off. But up in the hands of Stunner, working in the favor. Oh no, the
Holy!
offer is down. And the round getting again into the name of DSD. Two players still standing. It's KA
Oh, discount.
against KS Hunter. And look at the way they handle the situation. My goodness, Jinwoo comes in for the save, low on health, and yet he maintains his position. Seems as if DSD is not gonna let it go that easily, gonna fight till end, and KS is the one with the health factor against Ravana. Looks as if is gonna go for the save.
I think he's still trying to find the bomb, I guess. He does have it now. Now
Oh,
going for a B plant.
hmm.
Will the CT is expected? Ravana very, very low as well. Both the players don't really have much HP going in their favor. Yes, slowly walking downstairs. Almost made his way towards B ramps. Now will be pushing onto site. Think he's just gonna plant the default. Yeah, it's gonna be a yellow box plant. Slowly, CTs are gonna come back. KS has to play time. Does cannot do anything else. Ravana, that red HP is making things a bit more difficult for him to play as aggressively as he used to play. It's gonna be flash. KS knows the CT is gonna push from there. His position also now known. Just needs to play time. There is a diffuse kit and Ravana finds the headshot. Beautifully done, man. DST just is on another level today. They are just crazy. Massive,
Ooh,
massive impact and just
hmm.
really good awareness on the map today.
Of course, indeed, very good awareness on the map, and they have maintained the position time. And again, got to see how exactly it is gonna continue and when the comeback would be from the others. Waiting for it. Flux Gaming yet to make the move. 5-0 being the score, so five victories required one after the other. Maybe round of turn. Just wait and watch. Off in the hands of KS, but looks as if he got into a bit of trouble. Got the frag though. That was pretty much needed. Discount Killer making a move. Lovely connection from Crush, and Discount Killer as well lands a big blow. With that, oh, another one to the name. More economy for the player. Now let's see if he can get to one more. I don't think the angle is being presented from this particular area. It's a very good possibility. And a bang.
Oh,
Oh no. That is an, oh my goodness, crush. Landing a crushing blow. the last one standing, KS. What are you going to do? Meanwhile, the plant has occurred, and here comes an answer from the player that a frag would happen, and one more about to happen. It's Oppo versus Oppo. Low on health, the better angle wins it. But look at the way he jiggles around, and seems as if they are going to corner him out. Ready for the angle, a jiggle more, but no, the shot misses, and just like that, Team DST backs around for the team. What a move from Ravana and Crush together, making sure that KS was at the corner and didn't get the room to shoot.
I guess the way DSD is playing this map should tell us that Train is like one of their best maps. And on the
Mhm.
other hand, the team is definitely struggling at this point. It's going to be Flux. I don't think they have enough experience on this map itself. Because then again, this map is not played that much in competitive lobbies. I still do think that in Face It and all, Train is definitely played by. So I don't know what's going on here for these. One player dying, Jinfu finds two, one pushes through Molotov, it's very low, Jinfu finds the third, final player just getting picked off as easily as that. What even is happening? A 7-0 score line. This is definitely a this is definitely a quick map, no doubt.
Wow, 7-0. My goodness. Indeed, big numbers on the board. Still waiting for Flux to make the move, and I'm sure that they'll make it sooner. The sooner, the better for the team. Otherwise, it's kind of like a path for DSD. And if it's like if they win entirely with a zero on the other number, oh my goodness, that would be a first time in semis for me. As far as I remember, I never seen such numbers at semis.
Yeah, it is. It has been a really good map for DSD at this point of time. The way they're playing it off is just absolutely brilliant. Discount as well, holding B with his op, waiting for anyone to push B ramps. Jinwoo, on the other hand, is going to be playing yellow. They have a good control onto the A site as well, slowly but steadily. The T's as well need to push out of their positions. They've already lost two players. The momentum is already not in their favor. They're struggling a lot. And Crush finds another down with 2v5 situation.
Hmm.
Holy moly. Carrigalan is now gonna get another pick for himself. 1v5.
Yes.
Santa, this is something else, man. 8-0 score line, man. Massive.
Massive indeed it is. Seems as if I spoke early and I thought that the teams have done their team homework against their opponents, but doesn't look like that occurred in the name of Flux. And I'm quite surprised that Hunter, Ranger, along with KS are falling short at this. Surprised, short of words, of course. And the numbers even are not working for them. KS is the only one who is trying to get those frags, and Ravana on the other front, my goodness, one after the other, going it lightly so the discount killer will get a beautiful connection, will make a mark. Meanwhile, while trying to score crush, not allowing them to make a pass through. Oh, yes, indeed. Go back, says the player. It's Jin that landed a beautiful one on the other front, and just like that, LOL stands again all alone. It's been happening quite multiple times that LOL stands the last one, managed to get a frag over there, but loses a lot of health.
Does lose a lot of health, and just like that, Lol as well is gonna pick himself off. Okay, that was a fun way to get picked off, I guess. 9-0 score line. I haven't seen so many wins in just like a single row in a while now. A 9-0 score line. Impressive performance. DSC was like, guys, we need to finish this match as soon as possible. I have other plans. Let's get done with this map. Let's
Hmm.
go. 9-0. I think it's gonna be a 10-0 score line pretty much even after this round. Terrorists are giving everything they can, but even then, nothing is working in their favor. See,
Ooh.
Crush, Discount getting one for themselves. Ericsson holding beautiful angle, finds a one tap for himself. Jinwoo as well is going to redeem himself. Gets one, takes Hunter down. Discount aggresses a little bit. Knows there's a player there. Ravana
Hmm.
with him. Easy peasy, man. 10-0 scoreline. KS, sadly, is not going to be playing like a Kenny S.
I'm surprised and I wanna know what happened to Flux. What happened to Flux? Why? Why these moves? Is there a trouble? Is something not working in their favor? Is the coordination missing out? Because I see that, I mean, it doesn't exactly look like the coordination is missing out. Maybe a minute of, I mean, a little bit of delay here and there, and from there onwards, DSD is making the best advantage out of the situation. So timeout, yes, very much needed. Now got to see what's going to happen after this, because after every timeout you'll definitely see some change occurring, and with that maybe a change in the number as well. The loadout not in the favor, so I cannot ask a lot from Flux. Oh, yet to purchase. They got the economy. I spoke too sooner. A little low on the utilities front, so got to make sure the best use of what they have in hand. And on the other front, a full buy for DSD, that to two ops in their hand. So a big one again about to occur. Most likely, we'll see the 11 on the board.
Most probably, I'd say that is gonna be something that we'll see, but maybe the timeout is something that Flux was not expecting. Oh, like DSU is not expecting. Maybe things changed. Maybe things turn in a different direction. We can end this half with a 10-2 scoreline, then maybe look forward to a comeback. Even though that is a bit doubtful, that is still highly possible. They still don't have a buy, do they? Hunter do cannot afford an AK. Lol can afford an AK but will not be able to get an armor then. Still
Hmm.
do not have an economy, sadly. A tactical timeout hopefully does help them out a little bit. Maybe that allows them to rethink stuff and go with some different strategy
Mm-hmm.
or such. Let's see. They don't even have the utils needed, Santa bro. What how are they supposed to get those entries? One flashbang is all they
Mm-hmm.
have. I feel bad.
Agreed. Utilities very much needed. CS2. You know what happens when you're facing a formidable opponent, and that too without the support of the utilities, not at all going to be easy. And you know what? If they make it through and they get the victory, this is a round that needs to be remembered for a long, long time. So I'm still waiting for the answer. I've been waiting for 10 rounds. So is this going to be the round where Flux says that, shut up, casters, we are here, we will back the victory? I mean, not exactly the way I said it, but yeah, I want that. I want that number on the board.
See, it'll definitely be fun if we see something like that, even though it's a little dicey for us to get there. Is there someone AFK? Is there someone disconnected? Why exactly are we taking a tactical pause? Tactical. Hoy. Let's take a look at the kills here. Let's see how much they are struggling. There's just one kill for two players. Hunter has one, Ranger has one, Olaf has two, KS is
Hmm.
seven, Lawless two. Man, their total kills are not even equal to the amount of kills these guys have, even a single player. Sad. Really, really
Phew.
brutally beaten they are today.
Yes, of course, the numbers itself speaks for the same. We do not have to elaborate on it. Discount killer at 10, Jinwoo at 16, sweet 16. So four more for the 20 bomber, and he is pretty close by for the same. Discount killer, on the other hand, time and again, along with Crush, they have been crushing the opponents down to the mark. So, difficult situation, very difficult situation.
Very difficult situation indeed. Flux has to do something, but I guess that we will see after a short break.
Welcome back, CS2 fans, for some more action. We have been waiting for the most, and here comes a move from Hunter along with a lob, beginning it in style, but Carigam along with discount killer says it, make it a pause. Oh my goodness, the frags one after the other, and looks as if the timeout definitely worked for the team, but still we have discount killer along with Carrigalan. So got to see how KS and LOL are gonna perform against these two.
It is a 2v2 situation. Carrigalan slowly going back to the B side. The plant still has not taken place. They're also clearing the corners and the angles. Discount Killer slowly closing in. There's the first frag. Carrigalan knows where the bomb is getting planted. There's the second blow to the head at 11-0 scoreline, which seemed like a little ray of hope for Team Flux is now gonna turn into a darkness-filled night. An 11-0 scoreline last round in the first half, and this looks like this could be a 12-0 the way things are going. Economy even now not in the favor of the T side. They just have one flashbang, in fact three flashbangs to work with. Even that is like two flashbang with just one player. That doesn't look like a good situation for them. Crush is playing with an op like it is a pistol or something, man. Easily goes there, takes a shot, comes back, takes another shot, gets another one. Easy frags. Three players already dead. More to live and Jinwoo. The jump frags is definitely making that much out of things. One last player standing. DSD will be finishing him off as well. A 12 on a scoreline. Just like that, Santa. Looks like it's gonna be a clean sweep, regardless of whatever Flux was trying to do.
You know what? I just realized it's a Saturday evening, so
Yup.
looks like DSD is saying, let's go party after this. And of course, almost there. Just almost there. One more round. And you know what? It is there. We saw what they did with the pistols right in the beginning. And it is likely that it would happen one more time. And if in case, let me not be the, you know what, say it and jinx it. So we'll wait and see how DSD is going to make the move. Meanwhile, 1v4 split, a lovely flash across the map. And now, oh, looks as if they are conning him out, and a beat also. A quick amount of damage. Ranger gonna get into trouble. Oh, why? That was trouble indeed. And Ravana landing the first blow. Just like that, Flux flows one after the other. All of the last one goes down. Victory indeed. 13-0. Wow. Let's go, man. Time to party. Saturday evening. Congratulations for the ESD. At the same point of time, Flux Gaming, it happens. It's quite common. Sometimes it's not our day. You try something, you plan something, and when we execute on the map, it's a different story altogether. Gaming, indeed, it is. It's a learning opportunity. Best wishes for the team.
It was definitely a good opportunity there, but Flux Gaming really got completely flustered in this match. A 13-0 scoreline would be a difficult situation for them to even explain themselves. But just like you said, not every day is your day. Not every map you can play exactly the way you
True.
play. And obviously, here DSC definitely were motivated by the idea that they did have to party tonight. So let's see what we already saw. A 13-0 scoreline, a phenomenal match. From the start, we had a match which we saw dragged on to as long as it could, and then we came to a map which ended as soon as it could. So we saw both extremes today. Santa, I saw all of it today. It was a whole complete package. We had a lot of fun, and it was a great day. And we have both the finalists as well with us, so we will be seeing the final tomorrow. It is definitely going to be a really interesting match to watch.
Of course, indeed, agreed for both the points. We have our finalists, and we know for sure it's going to be a tough battle to watch and comment upon. It will be really, really challenging situation for us to say
Definitely.
what would happen. And the play is where it all changes: the map control, the map reading, and then coordinating, etc. Nada, nada, a lot of things in play, and that too, it is a final. So it's the big table where these guys have gotten the seats. Now, got to see how that's going to happen. So, stick with us for tomorrow. Join us again at the same point of time. A quick shout out to the sponsors as well. Thank you so much for ASUS and NVIDIA for those amazing product. Go ahead and check it out, guys. If you haven't yet, recommend it to your friends. So that you get the best frames advantage in the play right along with the graphics. So, having said that, Pi, it is time for us to say tata bye bye for today. We also have a Saturday evening to enjoy. So, you guys have a great time. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
A lovely opening for the team, I would say. It's a 3v4 that's left out.
Really good play, definitely that pop flash and that exact time peak worked perfectly for them, but the way they entered towards it, that didn't really work out for them. They lost three players here. Crossfire here, and I don't think he has a bomb. The plant cannot come before he
Oh,
fights with both of them. Is
oh.
that possible? Swings in. Is gonna check Joy Boy. Gets the first one. Knows the second one is on the left hand. Johnson still contesting. The shot not landing. A very crucial round. Yet all three players holding the same position as Voltaus. All three coming in. Joy Boy spotting one. Gets down. Picks someone off. Gonna be yellow flash getting picked off. Elements with a counter nonetheless. 3v1. Doesn't really look like a round that could go in favor of Dragon Lord. But this position, ooh, they know it's to be pushed. One side already down. Yellow flash has been picked off. And ooh, that push not at all working for Excite. Gonna get shut down. Last but not least, it's gonna be Aryan getting shut down as well. That
Is right, along with elements. Good one, I would say. A retaliation, but not gonna last longer. Poker has the op long range battle comes. Oops. Ouch.
the timing not really working in favor for Blitz that round.
Hmm.
Sadly, the smoke fading off exactly when.
Lovely plan from Blitz.
Lovely plan nonetheless, because they are getting dragged across by their throats in this round, and see just the way they've executed. Beautiful, beautiful one tap to finish it all off. A 5-7 score line. Blitz were not ready to take 8-4. He will be doing a lot of impact on the round itself. Elements is gonna get mollied off, but the Molotov is not exactly in his line of sight. The pop flash perfectly timed. Oh, beautiful 2K. Perfectly lined them up. I don't think he was expecting Crime. Really nice off angle. Might not get checked that early on. has that 1 or 2 second window for him to get those connections, and that's the window I was talking about. Perfectly placed himself, gets one, N3 swings out, takes down Innocent as well with him. 11 on 11 has now, they had that opportunity, they had a chance to get a man advantage, but they weren't able to, acquire it. Ooh, nice overextension from Crime Master. Gets two, gets third one really, really damn low, almost down to 1 HP. Blitz somehow turning around the tables at this point.
Maintaining cool, calm composure. They tried to flush him out with the utility, but no. Oh, that was not supposed to miss out. And here comes Innocent in big time trouble with 3-man moving in. Why exactly? But the combo, the off shot connection, and equalers are happening. Element has the angle. Now look at the way they are coordinating the attack, denying the entry at this juncture, but not gonna be for long. They're quick utility to flush the player out. It worked in the player's name. Wow! What a move it is there. Clip it, Mr. Producer.
It was definitely
Wow, indeed. I wanted such a beautiful shot to happen, and here comes that too from Destroyer. Engaging bat. Let's go. The answer for Blitz most likely right in the beginning, losing out focus. Another banger from Destroyer. That's when the finalist would trapped by them. Innocent, not innocent over here, but meanwhile, why excite? I think this is the second time happening, and just like that pack of cards, Crime Master Coco, last one standing, a 1v3 situation for him. Elements and
towards ladder, has to push up now. Let's see, is someone gonna expect him to be there? Ooh, all of them completely vulnerable. Jinwoo finds 3, Harrigalan finds 2 for himself, and just like that, a quick game for us. Oh, quick.
trying to, back him off, but no, he's not gonna back off. But the AWP in the hands, the stunner working in the favor. Oh no, the AWP is down. And the round getting again into the name of DSD. 2 players still standing. It's KA against CK. Immediately getting a 2K. A lovely opening for the